What's up guys, Thyultimategamer here to record a brand new video. And before I even get started with this topic, if you have not followed me on Instagram, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. I will put the link down in the description box for you guys to check out. I have about 234 followers on my account. I just want to say thank you all so much for been following me, who are liking my video game pictures, my metal music, and all different kinds of variety of things. And it's also the best way you can keep in communication with me. And also, if you want to be able to add me on PlayStation Network, I will also put that down in the link description box for you guys to check out. Before you even add me, just make sure you're either on Instagram or you're on YouTube, and please write a caption, because if you don't write a caption and it's completely blank, I will automatically decline your friend request. I'm sorry to say, but I get that so many times for my friend request whenever someone sends me one. And if you guys ever want to play games with me, like I said, I'll put my PSN down in the description box for you guys to check out. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So, on the last video, I said I was going to be able to do another video game review or do a little bit of experimentation for my YouTube channel, and that is going to be a different topic this time. Now, I want to be able to talk about how I became a gamer today and what series have inspired me to become a video gaming enthusiast. Now, I'm 24 years old. I've been video gaming my entire life. The very first game I've ever played was Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the N64. Since then, my variety of video gaming taste has been changed dramatically. We're talking about series from Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, Castlevania, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, Donkey Kong. You know, you got Pac-Man, Galaga, Battletoads, all these phenomenal classics that I grew up in as a kid. The very first video game console I ever owned was Nintendo 64, because I remember back in the day when I was 7, 8 years old, it would come with 2 controllers and a rumble pack option, where it's basically a memory card storage that you can plug into the attachment of the controller, where you can be able to share data and storage with your friends, but you have to have a network compatibility for that feature. And I just wish more video game consoles would bring 2 controllers instead of 1, because with the Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U, it only comes with 1 controller. But to me, bringing 2 controllers is what really delivers the console. And my pretty much basically the whole story of me becoming a gamer is pretty much simple. Ever since I began to play video games, not only really changed my life as a point of view, but it really changed everything. As in, I was fascinated. I was enjoying every single game. I appreciated the art style. I appreciate the gameplay mechanics. I appreciate the fictional characters for every video game. I appreciate the behind the scenes footage of watching a video. For example, I watched a video on the making of Skyrim made by in Bethesda Studios, which is a studio located in Maryland. And I was completely fascinated with how they create the ideas, how they got the name Skyrim, and what was their inspirations to create these kind of video games. And if you look at today's technology, video games have improved so much. I mean, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, it's almost a decade. It's almost been out for almost a decade. It's hard to believe that, I know, right? Xbox 360 came out in 2005, and in a later year, PlayStation 3 came out in 2006, and the Wii also came out in 2006 as the 7th generation of video gaming consoles. But now when you're going to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Wii U, if you compare the 8th generation consoles all the way to the prior ones, from the SNES to the TurboGrafx, you could really tell technology has improved for so many generations. And it's not about graphics. It's not about how the character designs looks to make it look like it's absolute perfection. For example, like Joe and Ellie from The Last of Us, or Booker and Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite, or Vaz from Far Cry 3. No, it's not really about how they look. It's all about the gaming's precise timing. It's about the presentation, and it's about the story. I'm not one of those people that overlooks graphics as a thing like, oh, you know, I'm playing Far Cry 3 or Fallout 3 on my ultra setting max computer PC, and all I can say is, you know what, it doesn't really matter if you're into the graphics. If you're into graphic animation and love the environmental settings of these video games that have been out for generations, then I give you a round of applause for that, because you know, if you're really into those kind of things, it is simply amazing. With me, video games changed my life. I've been a gamer my entire, you know, career, and I will always become one until the very day that I die. And all these video games have been out for 7th generation console, 8th generation console, all the way to their previous ones. If you look really back at the 8-bit, the 16-bit graphics from the SNES, the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 2, where it had a very similar polygon feel, like the Tomb Raider, because it used polygon technology graphics. You can really tell it's been improved for so much time, and like series like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Tekken, Final Fantasy, Deus Ex, Hitman, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Metroid, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, Zelda. If you look at all of these series, the Persona series, you know, Kingdom Hearts, Killzone, Gears of War, Halo, I can name almost every single series that's been out there. Every series that's been out for each of these different multi-platform consoles is such a blessing, especially if you're a gamer. Because if you're not a gamer, that's totally understandable. Even if you're not a gamer, you can tell how much these developers and publishers have really put out into the works, and it truly fascinates me that these people take the time and consideration to make a masterpiece. Like The Last of Us is a masterpiece, Halo 4 is a masterpiece, Bioshock Infinite is a masterpiece, DMC Devil May Cry is a masterpiece, the reboot of Tomb Raider is a masterpiece, Dishonored is a masterpiece. It's just an incredible phenomenon to see video games growing and growing. And you know, as a huge PlayStation Nintendo fan, and I also respect Microsoft for what they do, it really means a whole lot to me. Video games is my life. Video games is my passion. Video games is my devotion. Video games is my entertainment. It's what I see, it's what I hear, what I play, and what I listen. And it's just an incredible experience. So my question for you guys is, what made you become a gamer, and what was your very first video game that you've played, and what was your first memory with your first video gaming console? With me, mine's the Nintendo 64 with The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Also came with Super Mario 64 and Diddy Kong Racing, and so many great games that have been out for generations to come. So if you guys really enjoy these type of videos, all you have to do is make sure to subscribe to that button, because when you do subscribe to my YouTube channel, not only helps me out a lot, but it helps me build more videos such as my Let's Discuss series, my unboxings, my reviews, track reviews, and a whole different bunch of materials. And also, your support really means everything to me if you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also to the 4 Dynamic Gamers channels as well. We haven't really started uploading videos just yet. We're going to take the right time for when the recording process is about to begin, so bear in mind that it may become pretty late. We're not entirely sure just yet, but I just want to give a couple thank yous to people who have been following me on my Instagram and also my YouTube channel as well. So the people I'm going to be thanking, I will put their links down in the description box for you guys to check out. They are really cool people of mine. They can really use the support, and also just tell them that the Ultimate Gamer has mentioned you in this video. So I'm the Ultimate Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for another video pretty soon right here on my YouTube channel. Game the fuck on, my friends. And also just let me know what you guys think about this video, and leave a comment section down below about what was your very first video game experience or memory or series that made you become a gamer from this very day. So I'm the Ultimate Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, rock on.